everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Ashleigh. For those of you who are new here, those of you who aren't, welcome back. Thanks for joining me once again. So today's video is one I've actually done this before, but I thought I'd do it again. I've seen it going around on YouTube recently again, and I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. But I thought, you know what, there's new faces here, there's going to be some new questions, so I thought I would do another assumptions video. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll leave all my socials and stuff on screen for you as always. But if you're not following me, make sure you do, because if you want to get involved with these kind of videos where I do assumptions or questions, or I also do a little series called Let's Talk where I do certain topics, and I'll ask for questions and topics over on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me if you do like these kind of videos and you want to get involved in that. So I asked on my Instagram for some assumptions, and I don't think I got like loads, but I got some, so I'm just going to jump into them, so I know it's going to be super long. Let me just find the story in my archives. I hate when it's like after 24 hours and you've got to hunt for it, but it's all good, we'll find it. So it was on Saturday, I think, or was it Friday? Good question. Okay, yeah, I found it. So I'm just going to go from bottom to top, and then I'll just answer as we go. I did a previous one on this as well, and I've also done a Let's Talk all about me, so if you have any other questions, watch those and make sure watch them, because there's a lot more questions in there. But as it's a new year, I thought let's do a new one, we'll update it. So first of all is, you're a popular girl. I wouldn't say I'm popular. I will say I've got like a lot of friends, but from like different areas of life. So I've got friends from school, I've got friends from college, I've got friends from like my first proper job, or like part-time jobs that I used to do, my first proper job, my job since, like things like that. So I do have quite a lot of friends from different areas, and so I wouldn't say I'm popular, but I do genuinely have a lot of friends, but like really good friends, if that makes sense. So it's not me being like, oh, I've got so many friends, but I do have a lot of friends and people that I can confide in, which makes me really happy. The second one is, you're a girl's girl. Now, yes, like I fully agree, like supporting other women and building other women up. I think it's really important. I'm very much behind the Be Kind movement. The whole thing with Caroline Flack last year really impacted me, I think. I've got a t-shirt with Caroline's face on it. It was Keith Lemon's campaign. It says Be Kind, and I like to wear that. It's just, yeah, that really upset me that happened. And when I see people bash like Molly May, Meghan Markle, those kind of people, it really upsets me. Obviously, I think about this sometimes when I go to like tweet things. For example, if I watch a TV show, I'm like, oh my god, she's pissing me off. But I never mean it in like a personal way, like, oh, I don't like her. It's just the actions in that show. For example, Married at First Sight, I really, really, really did not like what Inez did. If you haven't watched it, then watch it. And so that annoyed me, but it wasn't like I hate Inez. It's more of I hate what she did. The action. I wouldn't say I hate, I just don't like the way she went about it. It's not the kind of person I think I want to be friends with based on that, but I'm not saying she's an awful person, do you know what I mean? And I would never go onto her Instagram and give her hate, because I don't have the energy for that. I barely have time to like do my own Instagram and like work and do everything else. So for me to go and sit there and comment hate on someone's page, I just don't have the time or energy or the care to do that. Like if I see something I don't like, I'm not going to comment on it. Worst thing I'll do is unfollow you or block you if I really don't like something, but I'm not going to be commenting shit on people's stuff, because I just think that's really wrong. But in the sense of like friendships and stuff, I do have quite a lot of girlfriends, to be fair, but not like a girl group. I've got different friends from different walks of life, like I've said, but I do get on with boys as well. I've got quite a few close boy friends, and yeah, if a girl was horrible to one of my best boyfriends, I would have the boys back completely. So yeah, it just depends on the situation, obviously, but I am a girl's girl, I believe. I have done some questionable things in the past that could be argued against that. I've got videos on my channel talking about that if you want to argue against it, but yeah, I'd say I am. Always wanted to do Instagram, so I'm assuming like that means like working with brands and stuff on Instagram. It's one of those things where like I've always loved social media, so like YouTube for me I see as like an entertainment platform, but it is social media, and I have watched YouTube for a very, very long time. Like I said before, I created videos from when I was like 15 with my best friend, and we made videos for each other, which are now all private on my channel, but this channel was for that purpose, to make videos for each other. So that's how it started, and I absolutely love it. I love filming content, I like creating content. Back then I was on Instagram, but it wasn't like as serious as I take it now. Obviously for me it's still fun, I absolutely love doing it. I don't post if I don't want to post, but like all weekend I shoot, and like this weekend especially I've been really tired, but so I've slept in, but then in the afternoon, evening, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. In the afternoon, evening, I've just been shooting, and I absolutely love that, and that's what makes me happy, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel confident, and I love it. And like working with brands is such a dream. Like for me to have a brand work with me, I'm like, oh my god. And now that I've got 1,000 on YouTube, that's happening slightly more for me, and it's really exciting for me to be able to do that, because I do this because I love it, but to be able to get recognition from brands or people, like that's the thing for me, is like connecting with new people on Instagram. People message me and they say, you inspire me, you're so amazing. I'm like, words of affirmation is my love language, so when I hear things like that, I'm like, oh my god. And when I had a video hit 100,000 views this weekend, and my best friend Jade is like, I'm so proud of you, and I'm like, oh, that makes me super happy. So in that sense, yes, but I've never been like, this is what I'm going to do, like this isn't my job, I have a job. And yeah, who knows where it will take me, but I'm not super focused on numbers and things. I just do what I do, and I like doing it. So yes, but it's not like I do Instagram, if that makes sense. You're not a natural blonde. No, I'm not a natural blonde. I will insert pictures here, but you can go on my Instagram. I started going blonde around November 2019. Yeah, so literally that's when I started going blonde, but obviously with lockdown and stuff, it pushed that back. I then went slightly blonder in July, but I went a lot blonder in end of August. So I got like brighter tones, because I was doing like warm tones, but it was getting to the point where it was looking kind of gingery. So I now have like cooler, bright blonde in there. And the last time I got it done was December, so obviously there's a lot of regrowth, but you can see my root there, you can see how dark that is. I do have really dark hair naturally, but I absolutely love being blonde. I really enjoy it. I will actually want to go blonder. When lockdown's over, I've got money that I put away. I've got money for my birthday, which I kept to get my hair done. I can't wait to see Molly. And yeah, I absolutely love being blonde. I don't know, I probably will go back at some point in my life, but it scares me to like think of me with dark hair. I think I look a lot better blonde. I don't know. What's your opinions? If you've watched my old videos or you follow me on Instagram for a long time, what do you think about the blonde versus brunette? Do you class yourself as an influencer on Instagram? If so, what makes you unique? No, I don't class myself as an influencer. I don't think I ever would. Like, even if I had 100,000 followers, I don't think I'd class myself as an influencer. But no, I'm definitely not. I've got less than 10,000 followers. Like, I just engage with people because I enjoy it. I like posting, and I'm really authentic. I think that helps. People can see when you're being authentic, and that's not me being like, oh, you know, other people aren't, because they completely are. But I'm really honest, and I talk about honest things on my page. I talk about when I'm feeling down, things like that, and I will engage people if they're not feeling great as well. I just, you know, I post real shit, like I have a job as well. So I think because I'm quite real in that kind of sense, people can relate. But yeah, I don't think there's anything like unique about me. I just love doing it, and I like doing it, and it's done well for me the last few months. So yeah, gonna keep at it. You're quite self-conscious, not that it's a bad thing, and you're stunning, babe. Thank you, that's really kind. And no offense taken at all. To be honest, I'm quite a confident person. The last couple of years, I've just kind of accepted my body. Let's get real. I'm going to do a let's talk about body, so I'll go more in depth in this kind of thing, but I don't like my boobs. My thighs are super chunky at the moment, which they have to be because I've got quite a big bum, but my thighs are just, I'm going to use the word, but I'm not saying that I'm fat. My thighs are fat, so there's not a lot of muscle left in them anymore, which I'm trying to work on. But I've kind of learned to love my body. I know what I can wear to look good. And I've put on weight the last few months, so I'm kind of conscious about that, but not in a sense where I'll completely cover up. I'm very honest, like I say. I will post if I've got, I can post if I've got like flab, and I can post if, you know, I've posted photos where I wear tight leggings and my stomach hangs over the side. I will post that kind of shit, and I like to be real. So yeah, I can be self-conscious, and there are days where I think, oh my god, I look so ugly, but I just kind of embrace it. Like, I'll post on my Instagram stories with no makeup on, and I just don't care about shit like that. So I think as you get older, the less self-conscious you get. Like, I'm only 23, but you know. But yeah, everyone has good and bad days. Like some days I'm like, especially with like my eczema and stuff, that's making me really self-conscious at the moment, because I just feel like my skin looks ugly. I can't fake tan, that makes me feel worse. Like, so yes and no, like I can be, but I can also be really confident, and I've learned to deal with that. Someone said, you're a party girl. Definitely not. Like, I never have been. Like, I don't remember the last time I went clubbing. Obviously COVID has been a thing, but pre-COVID I don't know the last time I went clubbing at all. It's just not my vibe. Like, I suffer with anxiety, as you know if you watch my YouTube and you follow me on Instagram, you know that. And when I drink, unless I'm around like my best friends, I can get drunk with my best friends and no questions asked. If I'm like at the pub or something, chilled, or at home. But if I'm in a club, I don't like busy situations. If it's crazy crowded, it freaks me out. And if I drink too much and I'm not comfortable, I get really anxious. I remember going out once for Halloween, and it was like half an hour from my house. And we were out, and it was just so busy. It started to get really busy really quickly, and I freaked out, and I had to go home because I just was really anxious, and it wasn't fun. I felt bad for people that I was with, but yeah, unfortunately that was the situation. So no, I'm not a party girl. I think after COVID I'm going to be a little bit more like, I really want to go to a bar at least and have drinks with my friends, but I wouldn't call myself a party girl. No, I don't think that's me, but I do have fun, like, don't get me wrong. You don't have a lot of close friends. That's not true. I've got a lot of close friends, like I said, from different areas of life. Throughout the years, I've got friends I've been friends with for over 10 years, friends I've been friends with for like 2 or 3 years, or a few months on Instagram, for example. But yeah, I do have quite a lot of close friends, and I love them all so much. Not like loads though, it's not like 25,000 friends, but I have enough friends. But I don't have a friend group, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's 2 here that link. So it's, do you have a boyfriend and you're in a loving relationship? I am not in a relationship anymore. I mentioned this on my Instagram the other day, and I got a lot of messages. So if you messaged me, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not going to go into it because it's obviously quite personal, and my ex-partner doesn't want me to talk about it broadly on YouTube, which obviously I respect that. But what I will say is, it didn't end badly. I still love and care for Josh a lot. He's still my best friend. We were together for 5 years. And if anybody ever says anything horrible about him, about our relationship, anything like that, whether it's to my face, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, I will be blocking you. So yeah, don't give him any hate or anything. It didn't end badly, it's no one's fault. Just one of those things in life. So no, I'm no longer in a relationship, but it's all good, we're all good. I still love and care for him, like I've said. So yeah, it's all good, but no, I'm not in a relationship anymore. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it. And thank you if you have messaged me. I've had quite a lot of messages checking I'm okay after my Instagram story I did, just like where I touched on it briefly. Those of you, some people, I don't know if you've got the right intentions. It feels like it's not. When I get messages going, oh my god, what happened? And then not, are you okay, or something, you know, like I don't want sympathy, but it's just when they ask what happened, why you've broken up, but not actually caring about you. Whereas other people are like, oh my god, hope you're okay, can't believe that's happened. You know, what happened, unless you don't want to talk about it. I really appreciate that, because I don't want to tell everybody the ins and outs of my relationship or previous relationships. So yeah, no bad terms, nothing like that, but no longer together. What is your dream job? So probably, right, I'm going to talk about 2 different things here. First of all, I would love if I could do YouTube and Instagram full time. Like, I absolutely love creating videos. If I could do that and afford to like do hauls and things that you guys love, I'd love to do that. And that would just be amazing. That would just be my dream. So that is my dream job. But I was saying with my dad the other day, one of my dreams in life is to have my own business. And what I really want to have is like a bar, but it's gonna be like pink and sparkly, you know me, my kind of aesthetic. And in the day, I want it to be like a smoothie bar, And in the evening, it flips to a cocktail bar. You can get smoothies, you know, in the evening, that's fine. If you're non-alcoholic, it's absolutely fine. But it's just what I want. We don't have anything like that around me. I don't think it could be around me because it's not like a busy city or anything. Maybe somewhere like Manchester would be good for that. But I'd really love that. And then I was watching Married at First Sight. I think it's Jules that's got a business where she has basically, it's like a salon, but you can have cocktails and stuff. So it's basically like a pre-drinks, getting ready, but someone else is doing your hair and makeup. That would be amazing. So whether it's like a smoothie bar where you can also get your hair and makeup done, and then turn to a cocktail bar where you can also get your hair and makeup done, that would just be amazing. Imagine going there like 7, 8 o'clock, have a few cocktails, get yourself ready and then go out. That would just be a dream, wouldn't it? And really fun for like birthdays and stuff, or like hen parties. That would be amazing. So I'd really love something like that. Maybe not like the hair and makeup side of it, but I think that'd be really cool. Maybe like a split, so you could have just coming in for a smoothie or cocktails, and then also the salon area if you want to get that done. Then you have cocktails too. That would just be so cool and very, very needed. That just sounds dreamy to me. But a couple here saying you're really confident. Yes and no. Like obviously my anxiety sometimes takes over, but I feel like the last few years especially I've gained a lot of confidence and I'll do things that I wouldn't usually do. With coronavirus and lockdown I have got really anxious about things, so like going out on my own kind of freaks me out. Meeting new people freaks me out, but I'm determined to work on it and get there. So yes and no. You're an only child. No, I've got an older sister, but she has moved out now. She moved out end of 2020, so I've got an older sister. I've got videos of her on my YouTube channel, so I will leave them, you know, linked for you and stuff if you want to see her. You're tall. I'm 5'5.5", so not really, kind of average height, I guess. You always wear hair extensions. No, so this is my natural hair. That is the length, just kind of past the boob. It's a little bit longer at the moment, but I used to be like down here. I wish it was still down there. I love when I put my extensions in. I use the Foxy Lock extensions and they're 26 inches, I believe. They're amazing. They are quite expensive, but they're so thick and amazing. I think that's what I love, because I used to have really, really thick hair when I was younger, but I lost a lot of my hair when I was about 13, 14. If you want me to do a story about that, I can do. So yeah, my hair's definitely thinned out, and like at the back I have lots of baby hairs and stuff, but it's fine. So I like to put my extensions in just to kind of thicken it up, and yeah, I love my hair. I just wish it was a little bit thicker and I wish it was a bit longer, but my hairdresser Molly loves to take an inch or a bit more longer off every time I get a haircut. I think she just wants to cut it short one day, but I'm holding on to it for as long as I can. So no, I don't always wear extensions. Very rarely do I wear extensions, but I absolutely love it when I do. I feel like a bad beard. Put them in yesterday and I was like whipping my hair around. It just makes me feel amazing. You are an MUA. No, I was an MUA a few years ago, but I just came out of that because it's not really a job that I want to do. I just have other interests, and as much as I love makeup, it's not like a career for me. It's not something that I wanted to make into a career. The favourite colour is pink, obviously. If you don't know that, then who are you? There's two more. There's one here that says you're secretly the sweetest. Now this is from a girl that I used to work with. She actually lives in Holland. But there's a group, I worked at a hotel, and there was a group of Dutch people, boys and girls, that were working in the hotel, like to learn English, and like, I don't really know the ins and outs of it, but they were here working in the hotel. And oh my god, she's actually the sweetest. Like, I'd love to go back to Amsterdam and see her. Like, whenever I go to Amsterdam as well, she always messages me like, you need to go here, here and here is really, really good place. This is a new place, go here. And I love her. So I might be the sweetest, but you are too, honey. So lots of love. Thank you for sending that. And the last one is favourite place you've ever travelled to. So I've got a few. Like, I absolutely really want to go back to LA, because I went there when I was 11. So like, it was amazing, but it wasn't like the full experience. I feel like it'd be such a completely different experience now, but I would love to go back there. Second one is New York, but again I went there when I was 15 on a school trip. That was amazing, but part of me thinks I didn't make the most out of it, and part of me also thinks, you know, I was too young to make the most out of it. So I'd love to go back to New York. I've always said that. And thirdly is Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam 4 or 5 times. It's just amazing. I just love it there. It's just a really fun place to go. I know it really well. When I know places, I feel more comfortable. I've always stayed in really, I liked the hotels I've stayed in, really nice areas, and it's just fun. I know places there that I absolutely love and I'd go back to multiple times. So yeah, definitely Amsterdam. 19 steps left this hour. I've got a Fitbit and it's telling me all these random things now. So yeah, that is the end of the assumptions. It was a little bit of a shorter one today, so I hope you guys like that. I know I always do really long videos. But thank you if you did send an assumption. If you didn't, then make sure to go over to my Instagram and you can comment for future videos and Let's Talks that I do. But yeah, let me know down below what other videos you'd like to see, any other topics specifically for the Let's Talk series. I'm going to do a beauty and skincare and like a food, fitness, body kind of one. So stay tuned for them if you like sit down videos, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.